does my mic sound like that? Ah, this is not the mic. Yo, no, that's not the one. Yo, that's not it. Here we go. Now we're back. What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the stream. Yes. Let me try something. Yo. Alright, we're good anyway, I think. And if there's any hiccups, I'll change it out. But yes, we got a stream. We got to stream. Had quite a decent stream last night playing Last of Us, and I got further in the campaign, which is chronological mode, grounded, so it's really difficult. So we'll be playing more of that in the stream, but we are going to be playing Hell Is Us demo. Never played Hell Is Us, don't know what it's about. I've seen screenshots and some things, so we're gonna jump into that. I heard that demo is only an hour long as well, so there is that. I'm also tempted to do a quick video on how to download the demo, because it wasn't very straightforward, but I don't know, depends how good the game is anyway. I want to talk football as well today, so we're gonna be talking about my Premier League predictions, as the Premier League starts this Friday. So I'm going to give my predictions on that. I'm going to give my opinions on how we're playing based on our last match that we just had, and how Gyökeres has been gelling in with the squad. There's these Ebatike Eze talks going on that he may potentially be going to his second option from Crystal Palace to Spurs. So I'm going to be giving my thoughts on that, and also the situation with Rodrigo, because I kind of have a feeling that we could potentially get him, potentially. So yeah, we're gonna be covering all of that. Um, Alien Earth, I think premiered either today or it's premiering tomorrow. So gonna talk about that, and most importantly, Ghost of Yate. There was a new gameplay clip of that came out, and a couple movie trailers we'll react to as well. So that is gonna be the stream for today. I think I need to do a schedule, put out a schedule as well. Just so that things is more structured. But yeah, don't know what to expect from playing this. And we are using the DualSense Edge controller. Love this controller. I also give my thoughts on Battlefield 6 because that was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Yeah, I see the potential for sure. Alright, so we want to pull up the brightness, but what I want to know is, okay, that's halfway. Adjust the brightness slider until the logo on the left is barely visible. Alright, so I think 25, because you kind of want it to be kind of bright. It's just as a rule of thumb, show directional audio, show a graphic representation of the direction and distance of gameplay related sounds. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. I don't know. Show a graphic representation of the direction and distance of gameplay related sounds. Let's have it off then. Show subtitles. I prefer to play my games with no subtitles, just to give it a more cinematic feel. I need to check my mic. Am I peaking? Does it sound like? Sounds like I am. Yo. Yes, I am peaking. I can hear the little click. Let me quickly adjust this. Show subtitle background. I'm gonna play subtitles off. Alright. Am I peaking now? What about now? Yo. Okay, I don't. Yo. I think that's a little better. Let me put that down a little notch. Okay. Alright, maybe that is better. Alright, it's not the end of the world anyway. Performance. Choose your preferred graphics, targeting either smooth gameplay or visual fidelity. Performance, audio, dynamic, night range. Collects. All right. This seems okay. Okay. So I think I've figured out what I need to do. All right. Okay. Yo. Alright, I don't think I can hear it as much now. So let's work with this. Let's get into this game. Alright, combat difficulty. Select a preset that best matches the desired challenge level from combat. Combat difficulty settings can be adjusted at any time. Lenient. This is ideal setting for players who enjoy the game's investigation and desire less of a challenge from combat encounter. Balance. This is the ideal setting for players who enjoy a moderate combat challenge along with their investigation. Merciless. This is the ideal setting for players who enjoy a serious challenge for combat encounters. The thing is, I don't know how challenging this game is in general. I'm tempted to do Merciless, but since this is only an hour gameplay, I'll start off with Balanced and then do Merciless if this game is any good. Enable tutorials. We strongly recommend playing with tutorials activated for your first playthrough. Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. The game is a work of fiction, alright.
It's a true serum. It's still experimental, hence the polygraph. I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
This gives so bad. Yeah.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it.
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You were smuggled out of Haiti at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Haiti, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands. It seems we're ready. How did you get into Haiti?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who had deployed inside Haiti. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Haiti's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Fuck. My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Haiti?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Haiti is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me her necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me, never come back.
Alright. So, we're going to be playing a game from that dialogue. And I basically act it out.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer. You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home, if he's out there somewhere. I don't know much about them. All I know is that the peacekeepers came here to calm things down. The first and only time I saw them was when they were leaving the country. I was walking on the side of the road when a convoy of white trucks rolled by. I noticed one of the soldiers. He was the only one smiling. I think it was a lost cause to try and quell ancient hatreds. Sabs and Palamists have long memories. I think of that soldier from time to time. I hope he made it out of Hadia. President Yanko, no matter how you feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality. He was the one that turned Hadia into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over. When President Yanka blew his head off, the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable. I've always seen we Palamists as creatures of habit. Like most of us, I hold my God and traditions close to my heart. We're humble and modest and tend to help our neighbors, so long as they're Palamists. We love gatherings, especially during the week of peace. I grew up hating Sabs, without question. My pap and my dad hated them. That was enough reason for me. Now, I damn well know why I despise the bastards. I'd be at the front if I were any younger. I'd show the Sabs as much mercy as they did my boys. I managed to survive 2 years of this damn war. No parent should have to bury a child, let alone 3. I'm left to endure this torment. That's what we do. We carry on, no matter what, despite all of it. I know we Palamists will win this war. We have Setharis on our side. The Sabs only pretend to worship him, which will be their undoing. Trust me.
Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
Sultan Slay, what's good? Welcome back. I'm getting the understanding of this game so far.
What can this old codger do for you?
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. Perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharus, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Found me. Epsilon 12, right? God, I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
Who are you?
I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC. We got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Who are you?
I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC. We got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Who has the APC key?
Look, we have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door. Oh, good. You got the medkit. Okay, see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out. I stopped the bleeding thanks to you. Now get that door open. I've been to some fucked up places around the world, but this place redefines insanity. I heard that they're still fighting in some parts of the country. You'd think they would have a ceasefire by now or something. Man, you really have to hate someone to keep going like that. That's all smoke and mirrors. It's a pity they have no clue what part they played. They're guinea pigs. Who gives a shit? Rats in a maze, man. Rats in a maze. I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here.
Who has the APC key?
The sergeant has it. He's inside with the team. He's the one with the dark red poncho. Look, I don't know how long I have, okay? Hurry up.
Hey, you okay? Hey!
Obviously, you didn't die. Concentrate
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
The game this
Abandon
far
the vehicle
is
and walk away.
it's okay.
You have
but
my
it's-
word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
Oh no,
I would advise
it's not
against
very
it.
exciting.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
This is your sign to add a cute girl picnic to your calendar. It doesn't have to be difficult, so
Why is this happening? Come here. We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsa. The screaming, panic, the smoke, pure chaos. I lost them in the crowd. I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late. I'm too late. Oh, Camille, forgive me. I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper Palamist burial. Why? We got separated during the evacuation until I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late. I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper Palamist burial. This won't bring my family back.
All right, and that's the demo. Thank you for playing. We hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into Hell Is Us. What you've experienced is just the beginning. There's so much more to uncover. Join our community to share your thoughts and discussion discoveries. Your support means the world to us. Feel free to replay the demo to uncover more secrets or get a full game to enjoy the complete experience. It was a good demo. I feel like I got a good piece of what the game has to offer. The combat was a bit clunky. I don't know how much expansion there is with I guess with the actual attacks, because it just seemed like I was just doing the same repetitive move. Then getting the two axes switched things up a little bit, but then I was just doing the same moves with that. The enemy variety was pretty okay, but nothing special because it was just variations of the same thing. I was much more hoping for a demo similar to Devil May Cry 5, where you go through it and then you face one boss and then that's the end of the demo. If this had a boss, just to see what that's like, that would have been cool. I don't think I'll be buying this game because it didn't captivate me enough. But this could be good, especially if you're into Souls-like games. And if you find it for a good price. Like, let's see, it's £50. So getting this on sale might be something. But yeah, game's not bad. That is my overall thoughts. Yeah, let me know what you think of the game. This was the PS5 version too. PS5 regular, not Pro, of it. Ran fine, so there's no issues there. But yeah, that's Hell Is Us. So give me a moment so that we can now talk about something else.
Are you stealth?
Yo, what is good? What is good? Welcome back. I'm gonna make this a YouTube video clip. Might as well. What is good? We're back and we've got some Ghost of Yotei gameplay that is worth checking out, and we're gonna break it down. So, like, comment if you haven't already, but most importantly, subscribe if you haven't. Let's check out this new clip from Ghost of Yotei PlayStation. I'm guessing they posted this on one of their other social networks because it's only about 1.5 minutes. So let's check it out. All right, I like the fact that we're getting action with this new weapon that you can tether people, and there's some aerial combat just like in the first game. Okay, I get this clip now. This is just a variation of your weapons. Yeah, I like this. Ooh, that looks swift. Okay. The enemies do not look very... No, that looked cool at the end. But the enemies didn't look very challenging. Like, obviously this is just a demonstration, so it's probably on easy mode. And that's one of the reasons why the AI for enemies is such an important thing. See, look, that enemy just walked past and then he noticed. And doesn't do anything. Doesn't even get his attack off. Okay. I want to see how much of a fight these enemies are doing. Which doesn't look like much. Look. Like... Now it's 3-on-1. Like, none of them are attacking. But the guy at the end, he at least blocks, but none of them even get their attack off. See, look, this guy at least blocks, but that's due to the fact that you're using a weapon that you shouldn't be using against that enemy. So in terms of the AI, not very impressive. Not very impressive at all. But I do like that they're showing the aerial takedowns and whatnot. Very reminiscent of the first game. But yeah, there's a little bit of fluidity. Let me do that again. Because you jump here, take him down, take this guy down. Cool. Whilst that's happening, you find something else, sling, take another person down. Like, I do like that passage of gameplay movement. This is one of the weapons that I'm really looking forward to using besides the samurai. And switching back and forth. along with that Mosin Nagata or that bolt actions or shotgun, that rifle, pretty much. I don't like how the enemies don't really mob you. But again, I hope the different difficulty settings will improve on that, but time will tell. I like what I'm seeing with the weapon. I forgot the name of it, but I really like what I'm seeing with it, and I've kind of been keen to use a weapon like that in a game since seeing it in Kill Bill. I forgot her name as well, but there's an enemy in that movie that uses a weapon similar to this. Along with Daredevil season 1, there's also an enemy a part of The Hand, I believe, that used this weapon, and he was extremely good with it. So I've always wanted to use this type of a weapon. So in Ghost of Yate, I will definitely be using this along with the main samurai sword. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on Ghost of Yate, and comment, subscribe for more. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, let's move on. So we done Hell on Earth, Ghost of Yate, what's it called? Gameplay breakdown. That's that. What else is there? There's some GTA 6. Somewhat news. But I might just make that in a talk about that in a separate stream. What do I need? So let's talk some football. Let's talk some football.
Me, he's an underrated player. For me, he's one of the top.
Alright, so yeah, there's been a lot of talk with regards to Rodrigo and his situation with Real Madrid. Oh yeah, like and comment on the video if you haven't already. I'm gonna do some football talk only in relation to things involved with Arsenal specifically. And you know, right now we're in the summer transfer window, so let's go. So yeah, with Rodrigo, his position with Real Madrid is just not clear or certain. But one thing's for sure, he is definitely up for the move because he hasn't, and his representatives as well as Real Madrid themselves haven't denied any of the rumors or speculation that's going on with Rodrigo. Now, how does this fit and relate to Arsenal? Because Arsenal with Eze just has not been moving forward. I really think and could see the move with Rodrigo happening with Arsenal, but it does get a bit complicated, and that's what I wanted to talk about. So we've been considering Rodrigo for some time now, since the start of the window, and I think because of the fact that we bought Madueke for 50 M's, and we are still in the market for at least two players due to the conferences that Arteta's had. He's mentioned plurally two, like signings is what he mentions, right? And then we're good for the season, right? And Rodrigo being one of them. The fact that things have been eased off with Eze, and Eze just finished getting the Community Shield. He played the whole match. Leads me to think that the approach for getting Eze isn't that strong, or Arsenal are sticking to their asking price, or around about 52. Was it 55? It's either 55 or 52 million for Eze. Now, Crystal Palace want more than that for Eze. Hence the reason they had the buyout clause, which was, I think, was 65. But now that's over. You can make a bid for whatever you want. So 52 is the bid that we put in. It's either 52 or 55. Tottenham are also in need of players, and they're pushing for the Eze deal also, and they would be willing to pay more than 55. Now, I don't think Arsenal thought they would get him for 55. They were just like tempting the fact that Eze is an Arsenal fan and has been in our academy. They were just trying their luck, which there ain't nothing wrong with that. The only issue is, are you prepared to pay more to actually seal the deal? Literally, Tottenham will pay to get it done. So since there hasn't been any mentions of a enhanced bid on Arsenal's end, that leads me to think that maybe we're pushing for Rodrigo. But this is where it gets more complicated. Manchester City have just sold Grealish to Everton. I think that was for 30 M's. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Grealish. How much was this for? We'll cover. Everton will cover around 75% of Grealish's 300k a week salary. Oh my God, I did not know he was on that much. Grealish joins Everton. Oh, he's on a loan and hopes to emulate Rooney and Gascoigne. Really? That makes it even more interesting. That makes it more interesting because Man City did sell another player. So they got Jack Grealish on loan. Sold, who was it that they sold? Here we go. All transfers. Right, so right, Jack Grealish on a loan. Scott Carson, Victor Reyes, Carl Walker's gone. Kevin De Bruyne is gone on a free transfer. Okay. All right. Let me take a look at this. He's in the back. Let me see this. When did that happen? Kevin De Bruyne is gone. Well, so because of that, they've got the space to add Rodrigo, and they are tempted to go for the actual player. And when Man City go in for a player, more often than not, they get him. Unless the player is more interested in Arsenal. And that's where it gets sticky. Because Arsenal want Rodrigo on a loan. And the way I see the loan situation structured with Arsenal would be similar to Marcus Rashford with Barcelona. If we get Rodrigo on a year-long loan, he performs well, we then pay, I don't know how much, they want 100 million euros, which is what, 85 million pounds. I could see that happening because we haven't made no sales yet, and they could go towards the potential purchase of Rodrigo. Because if he does well would be a trophy. That is what our season's dependent on, a trophy. So financially and logically, it makes all the sense in the world. I think because we just signed Wanyeri on a long-term deal, he's going to be covering the number 10 and attacking midfield position. So that's what gets me thinking maybe they're not that much in a hurry for Eze because of that, because that position is filled, and if we get Eze in, he's going to be playing on the left, which isn't his main position. He's more effective in the middle. Is he gonna drop Martin Odegaard? No. So that leads me to think Rodrigo might be what they're eyeing, and they're just trying to tempt Real Madrid into settling for the loan. Because if he does well, the only thing that would be not that good on the loan situation is we're both in the Champions League, and if we play each other, we can't use him. So it makes sense to just buy him. So I think we're gonna go with Rodrigo, and at least I hope we do. And yeah, we would have to look at the sales. We'll look at the sales based on who gets sold and for how much. Will determine if we get Rodrigo, because if we make some sales, especially in that position, specifically in the left position, then yeah, I think we're gonna go with Rodrigo. So we will get back to this and see what develops, because he's an absolute quality player. If we get him, this would be the closest to, oh come on, look at that. This would be the closest to a Galacticos situation that we'll ever have since the Invincibles. Because the way I see it would be Rodrigo, Gyökeres, I'm including Max Dowman in that, Rice, Zubamendi, Saliba, Gabriel, Raya, I want to say Wanyeri. Yeah. Oh, look at that quality. Wanyeri, and even Miles Lewis Skelly. Sorry, Saka. How can I forget? Yeah. So I'm really hoping we get this. I really hope we get Rodrigo, man. Oh, it's just he will make our season, because that'll be him attacking threat, Gyökeres attacking threat, Saka attacking threat, Zubamendi keep things ticking, Rice ever present. Like, oh man, that'll just be quality. But yeah, that's what I think. I'm gonna do a YouTube short of my Premier League predictions, so look out for that. And yeah, we'll get back to the ongoing transfer news in regards to Arsenal and specifically Rodrigo in the next video. I will see you later. Peace. All right, we're back. And this time, I gotta do this. I gotta do this reaction to this movie called Do Not Enter. Now, I saw a little bit of it on TikTok, and I was like, nah, let me not watch this and do a react to it instead. So let's check it out.
It's called the Paragon. It's an old hotel down the shore. It's where the legendary gangster Meyer Lansky stashed his missing 300 million.
Are you guys seeing this?
Everyone that's gone looking for this money, never been heard from again.
Sounds.
It's called the Paragon. It's an old hotel down the shore. It's where the legendary
Oh,
Meyer Lansky
I'm invested
stashed
so
his
far.
missing
I
300
love
million.
me a treasure hunt movie.
Everyone that's gone looking for this money, never been heard from again.
Love treasure hunt movies.
Dangerous.
And it looks scary.
Drill. Search room by room, floor by floor. What the?
Okay. Oh shit, was that like floating mobile phones? Hanging mobile phones, in fact. Okay, that was an obvious jump scare.
Secret has been shared with me.
Uh-oh, Saw voice.
Must be done.
Oh,
Show the blinds. Come on.
What must be done must be done.
nice giving Saw vibes. Yeah. Especially, oh no, here we go. But I'm liking this though. And there's a monster in there too. Yeah, I'm definitely looking for this. It's got a good cast as well. Jake mainly, Adeline Rudolph, Francesca Rell. I know of Adeline Rudolph. Not so much the rest, but Do Not Enter looks very, very promising. Very promising. And I haven't seen a really good treasure hunt movie in a while. I did watch The Fountain of Youth on Apple TV, and that was okay, but it got a bit predictable. So a treasure hunt movie that has some scares is definitely something I'm interested in. I'm interested in watching. So let me know what you think of the trailer, and if you're also into these kind of movies as well. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Okay. So after watching, let me move my screen. Let me keep it there. Let me do that. So yeah. Alright, just for I'll give my quick review of Wednesday season 2. We only got 4 episodes, which was great. The other 4 continuing on next month. But after watching, I really like it. More so than season 1 of its entirety thus far. I think that Jenna portrays Wednesday very well here, and I think it's because her acting skills just improved between season 1 and season 2, and I just think she really hits with the right punchlines with this. It's like intentional sarcasm, which I'm gonna coin, attributed to Wednesday and her character, right? She just nails it really well in this series, and it's funny, but it's also has serious moments. The cast is just on point, and I get the feeling it's more so like watching a movie, but just a long movie, you know, in episodic fashion, really. And I like that, especially with shows like this by Tim Burton as well. Because I did watch the Beetlejuice. I did watch that last year, and that was okay, but it didn't grab me as much as the first Beetlejuice movie, and that might be because I was a lot younger when I watched that. But even still, I like the fact that season 2 of Wednesday, it's edging towards more of a horror than a comical thriller. And I guess that's what entices me more to this season than the previous. The previous season was more so an introduction to what to expect from Wednesday and her character and her time at the camp, the school. And since we're past that, she's now grown into a character, and we get to see more of her usage with her powers, more of her brother-sister relations with Pugsley, her connection with her mother and her grandmother. Because I'm not going to give any spoilers if you haven't seen it, but it's out anyway, so you could go check it out. I like how the sword fight was in this, which is just harmonious with Adam's family, because even from the movie there was fencing. Season 1 fencing, and this one was not a disappointment. Very, very, very good scene. The production is just on point, really on point. And yeah, hopefully we see a little more of Pugsley in the second half of season 2. But his airtime has been pretty good. It's been fair considering it's a Wednesday series, right? And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next part. And they've given just enough in the first part of season 2 to want more going into the second half of season 2. But yeah, thumbs up for sure so far. And it's another thing. I do get the vibes of like, I don't know, Scooby-Doo type vibes, like murder mystery, but with a Wednesday horror type twist with this. And they just have the perfect setting for it as well. So those are my initial thoughts, or my thoughts in general, of part 2 of season 2. Part 2, 4 episodes. Let me know what you think of it thus far, and if you're looking forward to the next half of season 2. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.